The neutral powerful pose is the body position, the body posture that you should adopt every day in order to communicate confidence and availability. I'll call it confidence and accessibility. So when we both communicate confidence, meaning authority, expertise, gravitas, and we communicate accessibility, openness, kindness, empathy, all of that, we are accessing these two parts of ourselves, these two energies, which put them together, you have presence, executive presence. You have the best qualities of a leader. And so, really, it's our goal, and we try to reach it every day, to communicate both authority and accessibility. So, in order to do that, we have to have neutral body language. We have to have powerful and neutral body language. That means that we don't show up in our body posture, our body language, dominant and trying to take up space, right? That would be too authoritative. We also can't shrink and just be a humble little wallflower because then we're not really showing up in our power. So we have to find a posture that helps us to access both of these energies, both of these superpowers. And that's what I call a neutral, powerful pose. When we're in a neutral, powerful pose, we're also not distracting by leaning one way or the other, or having our head cocked one way or the other, or holding our body in certain ways, or even kind of gesturing in ways that, could send a lot of weird mixed messages. You get the idea. So we need to show up with neutral body language so that we are not misinterpreted. We're not miscommunicating what kind of personality we have or how we think about what we're hearing. We are simply showing up neutrally so that people essentially get clear communication from us. They hear what we're saying, they hear our message, they pay attention to our words and not our face or our tone. All of those things kind of recede in the background. So it's really important we adopt this neutral body position so that we're not distracting with all these other messages that we don't mean to send. And it is important that we show up in a powerful body position, meaning that we're not doing something that is energetically cutting off our power, such as making ourselves small or crossing the center line of our body, which, without us knowing it, can send the message to ourself that we're uncomfortable, we're underconfident, we don't belong there, we don't deserve to be there. So, as you can hear, there's like actually a fairly fine line that we need to walk in order to help ourselves show up as our best self so we can do a great job in whatever our work, our field is. The neutral, powerful body position. So, let me tell you about the components of the neutral, powerful pose. One, you're sitting up nice and tall. You can imagine that there's a string coming out the top of your head. Maybe it's attached to the ceiling and it's pulling you up, lifting up your spine so that you are taking up as much space vertically as possible. And then you can think about sending your roots from the bottom of your spine down into the chair, down through the floor, down all the way to the center of the earth. And so this tension is pulling your spine straighter and straighter. You can think about how can I take up as much space as possible while sitting vertically. While you're lifting up your spine, you also notice that your chest will naturally lift and your shoulder blades will fall down your back. So when we sit with our spine lifted, we're also lifting our chest slightly, and that allows everything to lift, to feel lighter. At the same time, we're grounding ourselves down through our hips, our butt, into the chair and into the ground. So that's what we're doing with our spine. Now I want you to notice what you're doing with your feet. So in neutral, powerful pose, we are planting our feet firmly on the ground, on the floor, about hip width apart. So do not cross your legs either way. Do not put your feet under the chair. Do not cross your ankles in front of you. Do not cross one leg over the other. Um, Allow yourself to sit fully in your hip width apart stance, feet firmly on the ground. When we have contact with the ground, we feel the reality of the floor. We feel grounded. We feel gravity. We start to tap into our gravitas. So, this is like the easiest thing that most of my clients do that shifts how they feel in their communication, in their presentation, when they just plant their feet on the ground. So feet hip width apart, spine lifted, the tension pulling both ways, grounding through the bottom of your spine and also through the top of from the top of your head all the way to the ceiling. And then you are allowing your arms and your hands to essentially drop from your shoulder sockets. And so if you're standing, that means in neutral, powerful pose, your hands are at the sides of your body. They are not, the resting position is not crossing in front of you. It's not crossing behind you. It's not crossing here, holding your face. Your arms are dropped to your side. This is the neutral, powerful pose. Some of you might feel very uncomfortable in this position. So go ahead and bend your elbows just a little bit, and you can think about resting your hands right here, resting your hands here. I know it looks funny when I'm just doing it like this, but naturally, when you're in conversation, you'll be moving your hands anyway. And then this is your resting position. If you are seated, your resting position is your hands on your lap, on your legs. Feel your legs. It helps ground you in reality and relax your hands and the weight of your arms into the support of your legs. In this way, you're keeping yourself neutral. In this way, you're keeping your body language open to allow you to gesture as you are speaking, which I encourage you to do. And you can easily do it from neutral, powerful pose. Many of you are going to be tempted to lean on your desk, to cross your arms. And I just suggest you don't do that. I suggest that you keep this as your resting position so that you can communicate. You can gesture in a different way every once in a while, but you come back to this neutral, powerful position. It will serve you in feeling confident, communicating confidence, and also communicating neutrality when sometimes you have to have a challenging conversation or communicate bad news. You want to look neutral and also in your power. I think this pretty much covers our neutral, powerful pose. Again, we have this structure when we are sitting and also standing. In another video, I'll show you what it looks like standing, probably in a different location in my office. But try this out every day. See if you can sit up nice and tall every day and see what you notice. How does it make you feel differently? How does it make you speak differently? I forgot to say that an important part of this is for you to get yourself away from the props that might hinder you or inhibit you from sitting up nice and tall like this. So I suggest that you scoot to the edge of your chair so that you really feel the firm pressure of that chair up into your butt, onto your seat, so that you really feel that contact, so that you can firmly feel your feet onto the floor. And then you are away from the back of your chair, which might get you to lean or kind of do some other non-neutral position. And also scoot yourself away from your desk a little bit. So give yourself a little space from your desk, a little space from the back of your chair. And from here, you're able to access this beautiful, neutral, powerful pose, and you can gesture from there. If you do need to take notes, that's fine. Just come back to this position. If you feel like you're too far away from your screen, pull your screen towards you so that you can allow yourself to sit up nice and tall and access your neutral, powerful pose. Set yourself up so that you can be in this place as opposed to you compensating always for your setup for your meetings and in front of your computer, etc. That's Neutral Powerful Pose. I'm excited to hear how this works for you. Try it out. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, is there a topic in regards to communication or public speaking that you wonder about, that you would like my assistance or my coaching on? Please put it in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Send it to your friends. The more you let me know what serves you and what helps you, the more I can create videos that really serve you in your communication journey. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.